It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. It's David Benavidez, 188 centimeters tall with a reach. It's the Mexican monster, David Benavidez. This guy was sparring with world champions like Triple G at just 15 years old and up against the...
This bout is scheduled for
lots of hype. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. And that hook scores. He just split the guard with another uppercut. Good counter punch. Defense is not an option for these two. This counterpuncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Missed him with that uppercut. The straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. This fighter's completely content to sit back and let you make the first move. That's where they thrive.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little switch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
Beautiful counter shot. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Did well to block that right hook. A perfect counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about David Benavidez that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
He's ready to go. He's gone already. Let's get out there. Get your boxing back together. Just take the round off.
And there's the bell to start round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. And shoot. The right hook just missed. Blocks that right hook. Punch, counter punch. Holding nothing back here in the round. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. Did you see that? The Mexican Monster's in trouble. How did they survive that?
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Nice defense on that hook. Good counter punching. Stamina is off the charts. That punch has been his best weapon all fight long. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about David Benavidez in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Nice work. Good round. Good round. I like that.
And there's the bell for round 3. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Swing and a miss with the hook. Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. That counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Antonio Tarver's in big trouble. And Tarver crushes to the canvas. How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can...
And as we see it again in slow motion, there's no doubt. That body punch right there buckled him.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
How about that time counter shot? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Let's talk about Tarver in that last round. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
Get your mind back, get your focus back.
Back at it in round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Jab slightly off target. Beautiful counter punch. Unlucky to miss with that jab. They exchange punches. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Stamina is off the charts. The perfect counter lands. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense there to stop that hook. Is he going to punch himself out, though? He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Done with that counter shot. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benavidez that last round. A lot of work needs to be done in this corner. 2 knockdowns in the last round. There's the bell to start round 5. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns, and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible, because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking, because you gotta get...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.